issues and of course issues in the news.
All right. All right, welcome back to the program. So, Mr. Paya, real quick before we go ahead, some two events are unfolded yesterday, which we discussed about something yesterday morning where we had Remi Tinubu, threatening a sitting governor, talking about Governor Adeleke of Osun State. Now, that same yesterday, we had Fubara officially, joining the APC. Now we saw pictures where they were removing the PDP flag. Immediately he announced his defection. Immediately we saw pictures where they were removing the PDP flag already. Then we now same yesterday, Governor Adeleke himself on his social media and unveiled himself as the new Accord that is going to the Accord party over there. Now some people are saying, is it because Governor Adeleke did not come over to the APC? Is that why the presidency is angry with him? Is that why the first lady was angry with him? And
you think so? You think so?
From some quarters, though.
Well, the issue is a very, very funny one.
Exactly.
And there is this adage in Hausa. It said, "Akuya in the samu dusa kulle ne yake zuwa." That where God used to get his own, daily bread, in the Olo school.
That's true.
And well, if Adeleke failed, it is a season of a defection.
It is.
So the whole politicians are so confused in the country, so much so that they feel defecting to a particular political fold will give them victory. They are not even looking at Nigeria, who has the mandate, the employers or political office holders. Who do employ people to go and be at the position. They are already, all falling into one mandate. Yesterday, very, well, should I say, very it's not surprising.
Yeah.
I'm just being careful of my choice of words,
yeah,
because this is radio. What Fubara did yesterday, standing on president's mandate. So is now sacrificing the whole, interest and mandate of the good people of River State for the mandate of the president. He has just fallen into president mandate. Yesterday, he sang the song of "On Your Mandate We All Stand."
But he made mention of some things yesterday. He said, if not for the president, he wouldn't be there still as the governor of the state right there. So now looking at that, now is it now you being loyal to the president? And don't forget, from some of the terms and conditions for him coming back, I think he's not coming back for the governor of the state.
Yesterday actually, when he was making that assessment, I used to in the beginning I don't like Fubara.
Yeah.
Because of some of the corrupt cases hanging on his neck, remember when he was the chief, I think chief of staff, chief accountant
of the state,
during Wike.
Yes.
When the Wike failed him as the candidate for the party to succeed him, they've been hiding him, has been on the hidden even during campaign, because EFCC were out looking for him there. Then you understand? Not until he even won the governor in hidden. So before when they now realize he has the immunity, even though it has not started counting, but they know he's the successful governor. The EFCC have to relax their pursuance or chasing him. So that drama is there. And suddenly when there was a political fracas between him and his political godfather, Wike, the sympathy, he enjoyed public sympathy. I actually joined that because I see what Wike was doing then was an democratic act, trying to truncate our democracy. Now, only for him and the divine fight now between him, any more sympathy and more respect. Unfortunately, coming back now, when he stood his ground to challenge Wiki, people actually have a great love for him. But coming back now to kowtow to Wiki and to the antics of the APC, his strength of character is now being doubted. He doesn't have strength of character. What must you become a governor? Must you stay? Can't you own up to your own integrity to say, okay, the whole world have seen what you stand for, since they have actually declared such an emergency in a state where there is no war, there is nothing that warrants state of emergency, and you've taken the power. You just leave it and just move on with your life. But because he too just want to grab, and that is why he forced his way out. But he have to lobby to get himself back. Now look at how he's now belittling himself as a governor. So what does what does president did for you? The same president who did not even consulted the National Assembly in the first place before declaring state of emergency, and all those are features that warrant a state of emergency wasn't there. So what are you saying? What assistance did the president give to you? So you are just the campaign because of your personal gain, what you're going to gain in the future politics. But we're going to see how the political sagacity is going to unfold, whether the good people of Rivers will equally fall into the president mandate.
Because currently we have 17 members of the House of Assembly also defecting.
I thought it was
17. As at Friday, 17 members defected over to the APC right there in the States. So he's now joining there. I was already thinking that if this particular people joins the APC, then know how the pressure will be on the governor to also join, and with the issues he has on ground and everything too, and when he even said this thing, when he said the president helped him, and that is why he's joining the president to align with the president, because what better we can issue appreciation if not to align with the president. So are you not supposed to align to your people? Are you not supposed to be loyal to your people first?
Okay, permit me to please play the clip where he was actually making this statement, so that you can
so listeners can even get there. Yes,
I'm not going to let you down now. We shall stand on your mandate, on your mandate, on your mandate. We shall stand. I'm not going to let you down now. What? The message is very simple. We are the ones that will give that support. And we will give that support with a loud ovation. Because we know that the people of Rivers State are with us. Thank you. God bless you all.
You heard him.
On your mandate, on your mandate, on your mandate, we shall stand.
And he believes they are going to give him the support.
Exactly.
Because that is where, what make Wike to earn respect in APC government above any other politician, because I see Wike is the most superior minister. Take it or leave it. Somebody who can tell the world that he is the president, he is a Tinubu, and nothing happened. And today, if you have issue with Wike, you have issue with the government of this country. You understand?
That's the thing.
So I think probably Pubara want to toe Wike's part, so that as a governor during the election, if he is able to frustrate the opposition, because the only thing Wike did, was to frustrate PDP, so that PDP don't have the majority, the APC then will not be beaten with wide margin. If you look at the margin,
he delivered the states.
He didn't.
He
didn't deliver Rivers to APC.
He didn't deliver Rivers.
He only frustrated the APC there. On the PDP, sorry.
Yes.
So that to make sure that with the large vote that is coming from Rivers State, APC must get 25%.
Yeah.
So APC got 25% in Rivers State. That is the only thing he did. Not as it even deliver. Not like a state like Kano, not state like Niger State, not state like Kaduna, Katsina. You understand?
Give him a large chunk of
yes,
votes.
yes. So the only thing Wike did to end the last party is enjoying it today was to make sure that he frustrated his own party, the PDP, frustrated Atiku, and to make sure that the APC got 25% in Rivers or even above. So that's the only thing. So I think Fubara, looking at the political sagacity, he may want to throw the same path so that as Wike is facing out, he's going to be another emperor that will be coming from Rivers and will probably take Abuja. So that's just the political calculation. So I don't know, but I just hope the good people of Rivers will learn lesson from what Wike did, because Wike actually merchandised the entire people of Rivers for his own personal aggrandizement. And the earlier they wake up to reality, the better.
They should wake up. All right, listeners, yeah, that and away from that, let's get more stories. But before we go into more stories, Mr. Paya, there is no water in Mina, Niger State.
Yes, I was actually trying to see, probably in the course of the program, we'll see if we can get probably the permanent secretary to talk to him, to tell us the update, since they have actually complained that the reason why water has cut off, the supply of water has cut off, is because of the activities of gold miners who actually vandalized the pipe that is circulating water from Chanchaga through to Tungango to Barak in Barak.
Yes, down to City Gates.
Yes, so they vandalized the pipe, and you know, like we said in some of the programs here, we have actually gotten the images, the video we play, people hear how water. So, but that's another thing. We cannot continue to lament. Whatever we cannot continue to lament, even though the security agencies have been called upon to do something, whether they have done their work or not. What is very important, that they must fix this pipe. People must get water.
Exactly.
That job, no matter how tedious it is, with commitments of the government, it can be done within a day.
Yes.
So what has actually happened from the day they vandalized the pipe? I believe the effort has been frustrated. We understand, but lamentation is not ours. People need supply of water.
Exactly. Because people are suffering, Mr. Paya. People as early as 4:30, 5, they're already out of the house. And these days, those early morning are kind of cold. You see children outside already looking for water, women, and you know all these. Even me said to get water bath come work today, no problem. We don't get water for area for Tunga. What's happen? What about Biko?
We'll get to find that. We'll get to find that much.
All right. While we do that, let's get to some more stories still on your newspaper headlines, as we have EFCC detains ex-minister over alleged terrorism financing. Yes, that is former Minister of Justice, talking about Abubakar Malami San. Mr. Pai, did you see this coming?
I saw it coming. In fact, earlier before now. In fact, I even wonder what actually made the government to stay up to this moment without, inviting people like Malemi and many other people who have served under President Muhammadu Buhari. The same way the people who are ministers today should expect that whosoever become president tomorrow,
we check them.
We check them. Because there is a lot of things, when nobody say you steal, but we are just looking at morality and ordinary layman, thinking. Okay, a lot of billions of naira have gone under through your ministry, and there is nothing to write home about. So how does this money got missing or got mismanaged? The FCC and other anti-corrupt agents need to do findings so that Nigerians will not continue to be shortchanged.
And if you spent it well, where are the records?
Where are the records?
It's just as simple. Bring out your records. Let's see.
Malemi has been on the. Malemi has some issues. Malemi, being the Attorney General and Minister of Justice, superheaded the issue of repatriating Abacha's loot and other foreign loot. And actually, Abacha loot has been repatriated. The so-called Abacha loot, quote and unquote, this. So it has been repatriated. And fortunately, though the president then have mentioned that the money is going to be channeled to 3, key projects: the Abuja, Kaduna, Kano highway, the second Niger bridge, and the Lagos Ibadan expressway. The money is going to be channeled through this direction so that the 3 geopolitical zones of the country will all have the feel of that stolen phone, quote and unquote. Now, there was an issue. Malami then claimed to have hired a lawyer,
yes,
a foreign lawyer, to actually deal with issue. When you have Ministry of Justice, you have lawyers who can do it. You have Solicitor General, we have a lot of lawyers.
And there are some people already on that, even taking the case already before he came in.
Yes. So you went ahead unilaterally to hire a lawyer. That's why the backlash is there, but you never back down. So that issue is pending. There's again issue of oil theft. Some people. There are a lot of cases in the AFCC.
Yes, I want to talk about EFCC during the time of Magu.
Yes,
there are cases that the two of them,
yes,
and they've not answered those cases.
And Magu was fired, but Malami
was spared. Up till even he was spared for a very long time. I was surprised as it didn't come out early.
Even though it was an allegation,
yes,
but this allegation needed to be probed.
Yes.
It needed to be probed. There should be an investigation. And
for there to be an investigation, you need to step down from your office.
You need to just so since he have not stepped down, then other outcries from Nigeria, we expect that as soon as Bola Tinubu came on board, you should quickly set up investigation. And I actually don't know what make them to drag. So there are a lot of ministers. The lack of Hadi Sirika is one minister that's not supposed to enjoy the next 48 hours for 24 hours.
Yes, because I'm still surprised why Hadi Sirika is still out here. Basically because the scam was open everywhere. It was too enormous in Nigeria. For crying out loud, Mr. Paya, who does that? To charter an aeroplane and paint it in it's not even paint, it's banner that they will go and remove later.
So that was a big blow onto Nigerian image. You have actually, it was just...
Mr. Paya, do we even know how much went into that project in the first place? It should be millions of dollars.
Don't forget, there was a case of Hadi Sirika bringing his own blood brother as a contractor who is... And then he was working in federal government in level 15, if I've not forgotten, if I'm not mistaken. I stand to be corrected, but I think it was his younger brother was in level 15, working in one of the federal ministries there. But again, his name appeared in the contractor list. He was being given contracts, so that one to drag feet. But nothing has happened. So there are a lot of ministers, if you want to talk about them, that have issue. Even there is even some names. There are some investigation that have been going on there's an allegation against the special advisor assistant to the president, talking about Tunde Sabi, Yusuf Tunde. You understand? There are a lot of issues on their their neck. So Nigerians are waiting. A lot of money have been have gone down the drain, and nothing to show for it. Nothing. So why is the government? Is it because they are from the same party? So I think
when you join, then you see no more. So you just go and see no more.
So I arresting him now.
Detaining
him or sending EFCC at him now. One will want to say, well, is it because he is now coming out to contest for
the governor? That's the next
where
thing.
he's gaining ground.
Yes,
and he's already sending the sitting governor, giving a sleepless night's rest. You understand? So I think that could be one of the reasons.
Yes. So that means, is it safe to say, somebody said the EFCC are like the aunt dog of the presidency?
For me, I've discussed that. I've described it as a political,
aunt dog,
hunt dogs.
Yes.
They are witch hunting, passive enemies of the government. And in the recent time, Malami have been so critical about this government, just by being a lawyer, and that they are now in ADC. You understand? Even if whether he has officially declare to contest under the platform of ADC, but they've been having meeting openly, trying to see how they can wrestle power from this government. So and they've given the government a sleepless night. If there's anything that is giving this government at the center a sleepless night, is the ADC, with the lack of Atiku Abubakar at the top echelon of the political players there. So you understand that anybody who is coming, and Malami has a lot of money. Look, you said all these things, you know, I have
the money is there.
The money is there. So
just like the CBN governor, who wanted to come out for the presidency.
Thank you very much.
I was shocked. I was like, what? Where did they get 200 million to buy the nomination form?
Thank you very much. Even their cars, so we are branded with his sponsor. You can't say you don't know when all this is happening. So, if you want to, you know, dig down, you're going to have a lot of issues.
Exactly.
A lot of people will need to have to be, you know, be brought to their knees because of the issues they had before. But we don't know. You know, it is government. You know, what is source for the goods is also source for propaganda. And again, whatsoever you do to your fellow today shall be done to you tomorrow.
Exactly.
Because you cannot remain in power perpetually. You will have to live either by tenure or by nature.
Yes.
So whatsoever you are doing, you have to be very, very careful. So the Malami and La have done their own. Just like what the current Minister of Justice and Attorney General is doing. You know, chairing an advisory committee that is freeing drug barons.
Yeah.
You know, criminals who have been condemned to death. Some people are supposed to be have been hanged to death or first firing squad, and you are, you know, releasing them. So probably all those cases will come after him tomorrow. Probably if the opposition take, you know, month of decision, or if his party, you know, have the power and he is not, you know, part of, you know, the party caucus. You know, even Malami, it's of recent that they, you know, defected or they left the APC.
Yes.
Yeah, in the APC, but they are more of opposition than even the actual opposition that is, you know, up against the government. So all these things, you know, time will tell.
All right. Time will tell, Mr. Apaya. Very, very important. Time will always tell. So, all right. Also, yesterday we heard Professor Wole Soyinka, saying that instead of the presidency to send the fighter jets over to Benin, that why not the people?
I'm trying to. While we're talking, I'm trying to connect to the permanent secretary of Water Works, to see if we can actually, you know, oblige you to talk to us on the issue, because water is a life, and people are going through hell in terms of water. In fact, in the night, in the middle of the night, I see people, you know, in my area going out. I thought it was even there is something is happening in our area, not knowing that it was female who are actually going out to search for water. It's very, very dangerous to their life. You see, they will torchlight, hand sight, you know.
At that point of
in that
the
my
night.
area, there is issue of snatching of phones. You know, people will lane, people to take one. So, you know, there's a lot of security challenge attached to issue of water. I hope the government we find it, you know, so important to give people water, because this issue of water, if it's not being checked, it's going to cause a lot of problems.
A lot of problems, Mr. Paya. And another thing is, you're talking about snatching of phone. It can increase crime rates in the community real quick. Crime rates can escalate real quick, because when you leave your house in the midnight to go and fetch water, your house is at the mercy of anybody that can come in at that point in time.
Yes.
Your phone is at the risk of anybody that meets you in the lungu. Even your life too is at risk too at that point of the night. So really, this thing is something that could be done, because they should repair it and let people have water. Because Mr. Pai, all these issues have started not today. Since when that roundabout at what are they calling it? Broadcasting Road. The roundabout at Sokaka-Uta axis. Since when that roundabout, that road was done, the water system in Minad, it just got disrupted. Some areas that were getting water before stopped getting water. Now again, this one has happened again now. So what is being done? Because Mr. Paya, see, we cannot continue like this in the capital, in the state's capital, in this 21st century of Baba Tinubu 2025. A state capital is not having water. No, that is too bad.
Very bad.
It is too bad, and we can do better. We can do better now. Mr. Paya, I used to say this in times without number. The IGR we can generate from giving people water, the amount of IGR you can generate, no be here. Meter these people, give them water. People will be happy to pay, Mr. Paya. When we are buying pure water, 1,000, 1,500, as much as 1,500 in some area per wheelbarrow.
It's very, very important. Very, very unfortunate.
Baba, former governor Biko, we can do better on this one. All right, well, we are trying to get.
Yes, I could not get him. I think probably.
He's not responding.
Yes, and it's ringing. Send me a text message here. If anytime he see the message, probably he might want to give update on what is happening.
All right.
We are all partners in progress.
Yes, we are all partners in progress.
And for the benefit of, because I've received some backlashes from people. Whether they are close to the permanent secretary or not, I don't know. But what is very important is that I think we are even having the permanent secretary, because we all know the permanent secretary doesn't have the power to buy all those motor treatment chemicals, and even the repair if money is not
made available.
So the former governor directly, because I'm saying former governor because it has always been him running things. That's just what is the obvious truth. If people have actually been given delegating government is run on delegation.
Yes. Duties. Everybody has his duties and
everybody is giving his own bits.
Yes.
There wouldn't be this issue.
Exactly.
So if we know that all the permanent secretaries and the ministries are having their own budget and they are running it independently in accordance with the extant law, you understand, we wouldn't be calling any names. We would just go directly to your ministry and call out your name to see what is actually happening. But we all know there are some issues. So for the benefit of those who give backlashes, that's just it, and that's how what we find out. If you have any counter to that, you can call and of course make your explanation. It's a People's Radio. It's a free platform.
Exactly, it is the People's Radio and the voice of the people. All right, and back to the newspapers headlines this morning. We have NSCDC rescue 21 children from banditry training, arrest suspects in Kogi. Yes, with a little bit insight into that story, saying that security operatives have rescued 21 underage children aged between 6 and 17 from what is believed to be a covert recruitment attempt for banditry training in Yagba East local government area of Kogi State. Several suspects connected to the trafficking operation have been arrested. These individuals claimed they were transporting the children to establish an informal Islamic school in Yagba East. I beg your pardon. The Honorable Commissioner for Information and Communications, Kingsley Femi Fao, announced this in a press statement. As the statement read that the Kogi State government wishes to inform the public of the successful interception of a group of underage children trafficked into the state in what is suspected to be a covert recruitment attempt for banditry training.
I think ever since the start of Boko Haram, it will shock you that Kogi, we have some of the terrorists that actually came from that state. I don't know if you remember. So it will not be surprising till now. And Bello may have his own issues, but in terms of uprooting the
menace of
from their dent in Kogi, in that direction he actually try his little best then. And I think this governor too is not sitting. He too is trying his best. But the second best is not enough. One of the slogan of my former associate, you see, Billy, if you look at the model of operands of these bandits, the way they are trying to round the northern states, do not play with what happened in Kogi. This thing now, because it could be a potential, like they said, trying to recruit them for terrorism activities. And you can now see, if you get Kogi, already Kwara is in this area, Niger is in this area, so the chain now is coming from Zamfara to KB to Niger to Kwara to Kogi. You can see how they are rounding off, circling. It's very important that the intelligence units of the government should do something very quickly, because already we are having already an escalated security challenge which needed to be knit in the boot before the country is set ablaze. So I don't know. I hope and pray, because these young children, they don't know anything. Once they get them, Muhammad Yusuf, the late leader of Boko Haram, in process of initiating the so-called jihadists, so-called Islamic jihadists. He was using debts.
Yes.
Yes, using debt with water. Once they take that debt and take water, she can
you have been indoctrinated,
initiated. So these children now, probably, if care is not taken, they will just take them to a place, initiate them. They will be doing some certain things without even knowing what they are doing, until after probably they have done a great damage. That's when they will come back to their senses, and the next thing now they will go back again. Before you know it, the mind will be so fortified and so diabolically strengthened to carry out all these terrorist activities. So we hope they don't take it so lightly. They will do the needful.
All right, we hope so. But this is a kudos to the security agencies who were able to intercept that bus, and this is us now being on alert and red alert, because just yesterday I was saying here that Niger now said that they've issued a communique that any car that is carrying goods that is coming from Nigeria should be stripped, should be searched before it can enter into Niger. This Niger, now they tell us that kind of thing.
These are our neighbors.
Now they don't tell us this kind of thing.
This Niger will be Nigeria, if not for colonial masters, selfish,
everybody can grab that time now.
The demarcation of
everybody grabbed me that time. British grabbed Nigeria, then France grabbed
the
concept exactly.
So our own neighbors, our own brothers are now saying, and it's not only goods as it is now. Any Nigeria is under red alert as they are coming. When they do, I see. When there was a time I was in Ghana. You understand? I'm very curious. If you see a long traffic from here to the any length that you cannot see it any longer. If you see a deviation, if you see a violation from the queue, definitely that person must be a Nigerian. So I keep on asking, why is it the moment they see somebody shunting, they say it's a Nigerian?
No.
You understand? They are respectful, so they now make Nigerians as people of particular concern.
Yeah.
Anything you're doing for a Nigerian, and at that time we went to, I don't know how the
thing is now. Yeah.
As at that time, once you are a Nigerian, even though we went there as so if you are a Nigerian, they will ask, if we go to market, want to buy something, if you price, they say no gaskiya dan Allah. If you ask a Ghanaian man, you tell that's just the price. They don't need to swear. Don't just say Allah wallahi gaskiya shikala. They don't. They believe to some extent.
Yes, they accept their honesty and their pride.
The honesty.
Yes.
But it's only in Nigeria that we have to be dragging.
You go do what Allah said, how Allah said.
Somebody will give you 3 stages of the price before you come to the actual price.
No, but as a Nigerian, you need to argue now. You must price now, Mr. Paya.
Why don't you Ghana here? Ghana the way we chase. I was so ashamed of myself.
It's painful because Nigeria is supposed to be the big brother. Nigeria is supposed to be the big brother. It's supposed to be the senior man among the committee of African states.
Are we owning up to that seniority?
That's the problem. That's the problem. For one reason or the other, we are not able to own up to our position.
No, we are not.
For whatever reason.
We are not.
And so, away from that, though, Mr. Paya, the US are in Nigeria, make everybody mind it. Yes, now they don't come now.
When we tell you, since they pronounce it, you have to understand, so that if you want to judge us, they don't judge a book by its cover. Sometimes if we talk, we don't just talk. We have a verifiable fact.
Exactly.
Once Americans tell you they are coming, they are already there. They are always out to make sure that outsmart you. So that the time they tell you they are coming, as you are so overwhelmed with their the pronouncement of their coming, they are already there. So that they will take you by surprise. So Americans are already since they announced that they are coming, they are already there. They are already here.
Okay.
So to speak.
All right. So about our Air Force guys, have they been released yet?
Not yet.
I don't think so.
The last I checked, I don't know if there is any bilateral talk that have convinced the Burkina Faso to release them. But they've the plane has been brought down. The crew, the pilot and the crew members are all been arrested. They are under detention. I don't know if by now they have been released.
All right. I think the government should get in contact with them and find a way of bringing our gallant, our warriors back home. That is very important. There's no need to allow this to snowball into a diplomatic situation.
It has already now. It's already a diplomatic issue now.
Then let's find.
Burkina Faso is protecting its member states.
Exactly.
They are Sahel.
The alliance of the Sahel states.
Yes. So when you want to, okay, Benin have not actually joined yet, right? They have not joined, but first it was Mali, Burkina Faso, Niger joined.
Yes.
So very three. So they want to expand their membership. They want Cameroon to join. They want Chad to join. They want Benin to join. If possible, Ivory Coast. All those Francophonian countries who are breaking out from their colonial masters, they want to form alliance so that they will have their own currency. They will have their own destiny.
Because it's very important for people to know what France is doing to their colonies. You made mention of this thing. You said to have their own destinies. Because right about now they don't have their own destiny. They don't. Because everything that is being done is being controlled directly from France.
Let me tell you one funny part, one annoying thing about this Francophone country. You have said what is their own understanding of independence?
I really don't know.
You have colonized them. You have given back to them, and they are matured. They are ready to carry their own babies. Why will you now prepare currency in France?
There's an agreement you signed.
Even the currency,
you have to print
even
it.
Currency, that's the highest insult.
You print for them now. So when they are bringing the money, then you now print whatever you like for them to give them back. That is what is happening in the Francophone countries. You bring the money to them, they save it for you. Yes, you don't save your money yourself. You bring it to them, they save it for you. In turn, then they print whatever they like or give you whatever they like back.
So I think the way you are independently have, the only independent power you have as a Francophonian
country
colony,
is
that you can get married and reproduce children.
Exactly.
Then after producing them, it is now become the babies of the France.
Yes.
France will now determine their future.
I think that's the really advantage. And one of the advantages of being a Francophone colony is you can easily go to France.
Yes. So what?
You can easily go to France.
Is that the last to paradise?
Yes, you can easily, that's just really advantage.
What is there in France?
Okay, I don't know. Because you see a whole lot of blacks are in France, and it's just one of those things.
Does going to France stop the underdevelopment in this Francophonian countries?
Not at all.
Does this stop terrorist attack?
Not at all.
We have Lacroix in some of the countries.
JNIM, ISWAP, and a whole lot of terrorists.
We have a lot of social vices going. Does that stop you from having that vices? It doesn't. So it's nothing. It's just nothing. You just forget about this, and all this neo-colonialism is not going to work. There's a limit to which you can push somebody. Once you push him and get to the wall, you will definitely have to reverse. And the reverse, the speed at which you'll be coming, it will be greater than the speed you use in pushing him to the wall. So they should understand these things. Nobody have monopoly over colonizing or manipulating people. You could be a manipulator today, tomorrow you'll be manipulated.
Yes, that's true. You could be a manipulator today, and tomorrow you could be the manipulated, and that is why they say the hunter can also become the hunted in 2 seconds. All right, away from that, let's take it to the Daily Trust newspaper as we are protesting at Damawa community over killing of women. Yes, we haven't. I think have we had any statements from the Nigerian army?
That protest?
Yes, where 7 women were killed yesterday. We had that news yesterday.
Very shocking news.
Yes, very, 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 very shocking.
For coming out to protest.
Yes.
So protest is now become a crime.
Something like that. Because I don't understand something like that, though. All right, away from that, let's take it to the Daily Post newspaper as we have a PDP sinks deeper as Fubara Adeleke formally dump party. Where to? Also, before you reply to that, Fubara was saying PDP betrayed him yesterday. Who betrayed who? Did PDP betray Fubara? The PDP actually tried to intervene in what was happening with Fubara, or there was nothing the PDP could have even done about it?
When he has mentioned that he is standing on the present mandate, that is the betrayal now. For all the PDP and all our Nigerians have done for him, this is the only best way of paying back. And one thing they don't understand, if everybody is leaving the one of the main opposition in this country, who then now challenge the APC come 2027? One of the greatest political juggernaut in the PDP, who is Atiku, take it or leave it, have left the party.
Yes.
And the smaller lieutenants are leaving.
Are leaving one by one.
One by one. So, what is remain of PDP now? So I think the only credible opposition that is having a kind of breathing space very little is the ADC now. Who is now keeping the government on toes, giving it a run for its money. I hope because this is a multi-party system democracy. We can't have all our eggs in one basket. It will never help in growing our democracy. And they must understand that.
Yes,
the current president now, because of his credible, criticism and opposition, put the PDP on toes and the racial power from PDP, and it has actually doused a lot of tension. PDP, when they came on board, they said they're going to wait for 16 years. And the 16 years was short-lived to 16 years.
To 16 years, yeah.
So I hope the APs have not made that mistake. They didn't give us a cut-off years they are going to do. But they should allow democracy to, because all these things, people who are defecting now, they are scared of their future.
Not for their people.
Not for their people.
Because some will tell you at the end of the day that they are doing it for their people. So
no,
that
they are doing it for their political future. Nobody can convincingly tell the Nigerians that what you are doing your people, that you are doing it for your people. I don't believe it's true.
Yeah.
Because there is no any reason to justify that. Even Adeleke, who left the PDP and joined the Accord Party now, what reason? He said there is a national. Who told? See, really, I'm just too happy with the current Nigerian democratization process. We are supposed to be advancing.
Yes, but it seems as
if progress.
Yes.
But we are retrogressing, which is very dangerous for our democracy.
It is.
It will not tell good of our integrity, of our image at the international scene. Do you observe in the recent time, when last did you see investors trooping into the country?
When you are seeing news of kidnapping day in, day out?
They seem to overwhelm about re-election. Nobody talk about...
When there are a whole lot of issues on ground?
Okay, if you park all the money, because 2027, you are going to expect a lot of money back.
To flow.
One of the biggest you have never seen in this country. Because money is going to be doled out to people. So when you pack all the money that is meant to provide basic amenities for the people to bind their conscience, only for you to take the money back, you understand? Then and keep it to yourself. What are you going to tell the people? What's going to be the future of Nigeria? A lot of politicians now, nobody say you are stealing, but they know where you are yesterday. Before coming to power, we all know.
Yes, who you were, where you were, what you were.
We all know your account.
Exactly.
We know your words.
Exactly.
But today, automatically, you become super rich. You see how they celebrate politicians today? I doubt these Nigerians. I don't know with what spirit are they doing that. Somebody who diverted resources meant for state, resources meant for local government, resources meant for the country, few individuals diverted, and you still celebrating them as if we don't have future, as if everybody in the country or everybody in the state is being conquered. We know you, we know your this thing. Is it not Malami that is after the EFCC now? He slept in EFCC overnight. Was it not Malami who is, bringing files, screening the files, taking the one he that pleases him to be tried or to be returned by the EFCC, and hiding some of the files. The hunter now is not being haunted.
Yes.
What makes you think that tomorrow you will not be haunted? And you will be crying in this hell. So why don't you utilize opportunity you have to do all manner of things, so that at the end of the day tomorrow, if they are witch hunting you, you still have people who remember you and pray for you.
Yes, exactly.
But by the time you personalize governance, bring your family and friends, do all manner of things, arrest people, insult people, do whatever you feel you can do, not minding the fact that tomorrow you are going to leave power. By the time you leave power, you become Abunto Sei. We've seen so many of them. Somebody will come and insult you today and ask why Ubanka. You understand?
Yes.
As if he's not going to leave power. That power, that position, no matter how exalted it is, you are looking at the position to be.
Power
you will
transcend.
definitely lose. Yes, thank you very much. It's transcend. You're going to leave. And when you leave, you don't know who is going to succeed you. Because God have never told you that you're going to become either chairman, a senate president, governor, president, or any of the elected power. God have never tell you. It is a contestable position, and it is an act of leadership. In the act of leadership is a will of God. He gives it to whosoever he wishes at his own time, and he takes it without even informing you. So why don't you have that fear of unknown to do good, so that tomorrow you could be remembered for the good you have done? Okay, today Buhari is dead. His minister is being questioned. The engine will wake him up, because this minister, who is being alleged to be operating about 46 accounts. The account to be failing monies. This thing happened under your watch. Come and explain. This is nature. You can't dodge away from it.
You can't cheat it.
You can't cheat it.
There's no way you can escape.
No matter how you want people not to talk about the dead.
Somebody said there's no way you can never escape from this life alive. You can't.
Even if you die, you will still be.
You will be reawakened.
You will be resurrected. People will resurrect your spirits and talk about it as if you are there. And your family who are alive, it's either they hide in shame or they will be crying inside. So in order to avoid your family and allow you to rest when you die, we know nobody is infallible. We are bound to make mistakes, but try the much you can do, so that you can be remembered for the good you have done.
Exactly.
The little shortcomings you have, people will know that yes, it is out of mistake. As a human, we are not perfect. But if you are strong and you stay put to do to do what you're supposed to do after taking an oath, if you die, people will remember you.
Exactly.
And that's just
all right, Mr. Apaya, one philosopher said something. He said, society gets the kind of leaders that they deserve. That is to say, because they are going to vote for somebody, or whoever it is that is going to lead them will be picked from that particular society. You don't bring somebody from outside the society to lead them. So that is to tell you that they deserve what they get, because if they are truthful people, then definitely the person that they are removing to be their leader would also be a truthful person. But if they are deceitful people, if they are 419 people, Yahoo people, definitely the leader would be from them. In essence, what am I saying now, Mr. Paya? Even we, the people, how are we? Between me and you, Mr. Paya, what is the relationship? Are we not backbiting each other? Am I looking for your am I not looking for your downfall?
Of course.
Am I looking for your progress? Am I looking out for you? My own internal characteristics as a person, how is it? Am I a good person internally? Am I not jealous about my neighbor? All these things, Mr. Paya, is culminating into what we are now getting, because a whole lot of people Anche Aman and Juna too much. In fact, Ebili, thank you for bringing this. See, the commonest thing to do now among people now is betrayal of trust. You help somebody to power, it betrays you. You see, even that's at leadership level. An ordinary person you see in the sun, you try to bring him to where he can have comfort.
the next thing he want to make you to be in that position.
To go back inside the sun.
You help person now to have something to eat. The next thing now you want to take your food.
Collect the whole plate.
And even praising your food to take it, the little one that's remaining praising you. That is the commonest thing to do now. People cannot be trusted now. The person you see suffering, you want to help him, the next thing you want to get rid of you. Is either you want to death. See, Billy, let me tell you one thing. There is one thing, and it's common with government officials, politicians, and even people. Billy, if you see somebody walking, do not take somebody's gari. Don't stand in somebody's gari. Don't seize person food. Just like, okay, you are working now. Wherever you work now, anybody who want to sack you or want to get rid of you from where you are getting your daily bread to eat, I can swear to my God that person can kill you.
Yes.
You have job.
Yes.
The little money you are getting, and somebody is not happy with that money you are getting, I can swear to my God that person, if you have opportunity, give him knife, he will choke you, and no matter, don't mind your closeness with that person.
Yes.
This is coming down to the type of leadership we have now. Today, you have a governor, you have president, you have elected officers.
Yeah.
The people surrounded by those people are his greatest enemy. You have brought an issue. Let's break it so that people understand.
Yeah.
Look at what is happening in Niger State today. This radio is set up to serve as the voice of the voiceless. A people's radio, a platform to inform the government and the public what is happening. There is no time this radio have said something that turns out to be a violence. Rather, it's address issue. You brought issue of water now, and we try to call the permanent secretary. Please, between you and your God, are we now helping? Are we helping the government and the ministry, or we are bringing it down?
We are helping the government and the ministry.
We are doing many things in one fold. If we provide water, people will drink. We have, it's the health.
Less burden on the health sector.
Thank you very much. Security of their lives. They will be not under threat. A lot of things.
Yes.
But somebody will now come and tell you that suna zagin gwamnati, suna zagin ka. Somebody will even call the permanent secretary. Tashi bachi baka jipa, Badeggi suna zagin kensun nan. Governor of Niger State who has issue with this radio. The issue is a very simple issue. If not the fact that governor is being ill-advised. Some people who are with the governor are not happy with what is happening. They will never tell the governor the good thing Badeggi Radio said
about him.
They are always with their phone with application to court. Some of places where Badeggi Radio were critical. Of course, you are not God. You don't expect all the time the throw
roses at you. No.
It's not going to be bed of roses all the times.
No.
So we say it the way it is. So why don't they report to you how it is said, the good and the bad? Say it in the black and white print. But they will now, trying to incite the governor against people. Today the governor is having issues with people, including those who have helped him to power, because of the lieutenants. Ibile, I don't pray as ordinary as young as I am. I always pray to God. If I work with somebody that I cannot summon the courage to tell him the truth, God don't give me that job. I have a lot of opportunity, but I always think of the hereafter. I'm a young man coming up. You understand? I always pray God should guide me. So why should we work with somebody that you cannot tell you the truth? At the end of the day, after power, they will mention his name. They will not mention any commissioner. They will not mention. So those people around government are the one killing. And unfortunately, it is person between. Is it not? Some of the people who come to this station to do campaign today are super in the government. They are maintaining. I know of a commissioner. We work with him, but today he sees us as one of the biggest enemies. They insult us. But if you are insulting us Are you telling the governor? Have you ever once summoned courage to tell the governor the truth? We have an issue here. We said there is kidnap in Papiri. If the governor have very good information managers, good protocol, who will not look at what they are going to get or what they are going to backlash it, they will look at the job professionally to put the government aright, the governor aright. That interview he granted that caused him that many people are talking about our governor. We are not happy. I have friends who on daily basis call me to talk about the government. He said the same governor who is a youth who you campaign for, look at what he is doing today. We are not happy. Do not think because we come here, we are not happy with what is happening. So it is important that you should have the fear of God, summon the courage, tell the governor the right thing to do so that you can save the image of the governor and the image of the state in its entirety.
Yes. All right. And not only the governor, even the president. In fact, anywhere you are, always try and summon the courage when things are not going aright, irrespective of whatever you stand to gain at the end of the day. My grandmother used to say something when he waiting you go chop we no go finish.
Ebile, thank you very much. I don't know tomorrow. I don't want to brag, but I know I am being guided by God because God sees my intention. They said, "Innamal amanu binniyat wa innamal likulli imrin." Action must be just one.
Yes.
Allah sees my intention. I'm not saying for whatever, but I know anything you have is not far away from me. You didn't get it by yourself. God destined that you're going to get it, and I have my own destiny. So do not think what you have. I will never come to you. Inshallah, amen. Instead, I'll go to my God. I'm not saying that I don't need. I need if the opportunity to give me. Well, give me condition that I know it will, dampen my own integrity. Well, I will not take it.
Exactly.
I'll move to the new one.
All right, you heard that. So I pray and wish that this wazi, because one a wazi now, Mr. Paya don't give that this one like this real quick, so that people would abide by these things. Because at the end of the day, I believe criticism should not always, especially when the criticisms are constructive.
Yes.
Very important. People should understand something. Me, I'm not saying you should not criticize, but that criticism should be constructive. It should not be witch hunting. Now, if you are being criticized, before you start insulting back, go and even check. This thing these people are criticizing me about, are they right? As a good leader, these are the qualities of a good leader. When somebody criticizes a good leader, he goes out to find out by himself.
Of course.
These people, what they are saying, na so it be, abinobi so it be. Not allowing some lieutenant, because I've observed something at the end of the day, Mr. Paya. As a political leader, people around you would block you.
Yes.
They will create a kind of cocoon around you that you won't be able to know what is actually going on outside.
Of course, 100% I agree with you.
So you would be the one that will now find a way. Telba, I love Telba for that thing in this life, Mr. Paya. A whole lot of time you see Telba in the night going around the capital city of Mina to find out what is actually happening.
And again, Ebile, sorry, let me hold your breath. Sorry for holding your breath. You talk about finding out. You don't know some certain things. Most importantly, if you are dealing with people who cannot speak. For instance, now there was an election in Niger State, right? Local government election. Yes. Forget about what has come with the election. You employ people to work for you as hard work staff. There was an issue that the hard work staff were not being paid at a particular time, but I learned that they are being settled now. Okay, the hard work staff. How about the security agents? From my findings, those who work during the, it's a special work. Don't say they are security. A special work requires special allowances. The security, as at yesterday to this moment, they have not been paid. Many of the security who works, talking about the police, the civil defense, the road safeties, and other sister security agents who make sure that the election was somehow free, fair. Okay, those people who help you to conduct free, fair election, you refuse to give them the allowance. Don't Allah, they want them. And this team, by their training, by the nature of their job, they cannot protest.
Exactly.
If I thought police, the constitution give them that power to protest, police, civil defense, road safety will protest, because I know many of their officers who worked Senior officers, they work for this INEC, this election, United Local Government election that was conducted November 1st. Up to this moment, what is today's date?
10th.
They've not paid them.
Wow.
More than a month now.
No.
They've not given them their allowances, and
That's
they cannot
crazy.
talk, they cannot protest.
That's crazy.
And you say your government. So if now, Mr. Governor, if you are not aware, I
believe the governor is not aware.
It's not, but
I believe the
we are
governor
saying
is
it
not
now.
aware. I believe the governor
State
is
INEC
not
have not paid.
Yes.
If I know some of them, they've not paid. So I don't know.
What happened?
What happened?
Yes.
So the governor should find out, or you should give these people their money. If you call them, these are federal agents, but they come down to work for you to secure your environment, to make sure you have free, fair election.
Exactly.
Now, at the end of the day, you didn't pay them. Tomorrow you want to conduct election. We want you to come and tell me if they bribe them, why they will not take bribe.
Why won't they? All right, listeners, you heard that from Mr. Apaya right there. But at the end of the day, don't worry, Mr. Apaya. Our loyalty to the country, even though it is dwindling currently, the nationalism that our forefathers, brought along with them, talking about the three musketeers, like I like calling them, Sir Ahmadu Bello, Nnamdi Azikiwe, and Ibrahim Obafemi Awolowo, I beg your pardon. They brought about this embodiment of nationalism in the country. They were never about, let the North go, It was all about Nigeria, about nationalism. So in anything you are doing, first of all, irrespective of your religion or your tribe or wherever you are coming from, it is Nigeria first before any other thing. But right about now, we're having a situation where people are no longer towing that particular way. And now this brings me down to orientation. What happened to our National Orientation Agency?
Yeah, dear, but somehow, I don't know if I...
Is it functioning?
I don't know if I can use this word. They are so dysfunctional.
Because?
Not because the men are not there. They have very vibrant men.
So what's happening?
Deliberately, from the budget.
Or they feel that they are no longer important?
From the budget of the federation, you now know that the government on its own deliberately, technically decide to make national orientation dysfunctional.
And the orientation is very
important.
Budget. So now tell me, how can we have a federal character then?
See, let me tell you let me tell you what they do. Do you know how they do their budgets? They are embedding their budget into different agencies.
And ministries.
For instance, CBN now. If you want to do new currency, you want to introduce new currency, you definitely need National Orientation Agency to do the publicity, awareness, and whatever.
Yes.
So they will now have to go to CBN now. You have to be rushing the DGO of NOAA will have to go to the CBN. Okay, so this is the program, kaza.
Sure.
CBN will now approve. If they like, go to radio, go to television, go do here and there.
Yes.
If they don't go, you have to be running. The same thing, if that's how they have become like a prostitute, that's how government have make them to be. Gone are those days when you have National Orientation Agency
with their jeeps.
Their motors.
Yes, they use jeeps with those speakers.
You'll be surprised if you see them in the interior village,
yes,
where they government your doorstep. They will come and dramatize government policies and program. And before you know it, government is everywhere.
So these are the things, and now this comes down to federal character, and these are the issues why the federal character is no longer there, Mr. Paya, where we're having a president, somebody will come, a president, a governor, a local government chairman, anybody, putting people that are just his own people in a particular place, forgetting that we are collective and everybody has to feel represented at the end of the day, because nobody wants to be in the minority. Everybody wants everything to be balanced at the end of the day, and this is the only way we can achieve true federalism. Because right about now, I can't call it true federalism what we are currently having, because everything is being lopsided from the federal down to the state and even to the local government. This issue of lopsidedness of appointment and the likes is all encompassing. And Mr. Paya, with the way the country is going, if something is not done, like Baba always say, we are cascading.
Yes.
Little by little. By little.
If you listen to Wole show in Kayese, you wanted to talk about it.
Yes, I wanted to talk. Do you have the clip? Please came to Niger State. Somebody made a short clip while they were coming into the government house, and I saw the convoy. I was like, what?
it was a terrible situation. So let's listen to what Soyinka say about the son of the president, who is having some military men around him at the time Nigeria actually needs this military men to come and deal with insecurity situation in the country. Let's listen to Wale Soyinka, please.
Where Tinubu didn't have to send the Air Force and the military to deal with this particular insurrection, this threat to our sense of security and equilibrium. No, there are easier ways of doing it. Let me tell you where Tinubu should have looked for forces to quell that insurrection. Right here in Lagos, right here, or in Abuja perhaps, I don't know. But there was no need to call the military or the Air Force. I'll tell you what happened. On one of my home visits, this about 2 months ago, I was coming out of a hotel and I saw what looked like a film set. And I said, oh, they're shooting the film. That was on the grounds of this hotel. And the young man detached himself from the actors, came over and greeted me, very polite, very nice young man. And I said, are you shooting somebody? I said, I'm just joking. Are you shooting a film? I said, no. And I looked around. There was nearly a whole battalion occupying the grounds of that hotel, in Ikoyi, right here. So I got back in my car and I asked the driver who that young man was. And he told me. And I saw this SWAT team, a mixture. They were at least heavily armed, at least some 15 or so heavily armed to the teeth security personnel. Looked sufficient to take over a small country, neighboring city like Benin. And I think the next time the president should just call and say, Sheikh, go and quell the rebellion over there. I was so astonished that I started looking for the National Security Advisor. I said, track him down for me. I think they got him somewhere in Paris, but it was with the president. He was at a meeting. And I said, I've just seen something I can't believe it, I don't understand. And I described the scene to him. I said, do you mean that a child of the head of state goes around with an army for his protection or whatever? I couldn't believe it. Later on, I did some investigative journalism and I inquired, and I found that apparently this is how this young man goes around with his battalion, his heavy armed soldiers. Of course, the road was cleared before his car went out. I stayed until it seemed he was leaving. So next time there's an insurrection, I think the president should just call that young man and say, no, put down those stupid people there. You have enough troops under your command, so don't bother me with all these security issues any longer. Let's not overdo things. This is not the first country that has a head of state. It's not the first country whose head of state has families. And I think children should know their place. They are not potentates. They're not heads of state. And the security architecture of a nation like this suffers some injury and alienation when we see such a heavy devotion of security to one young individual. You'll excuse me, but I'm in and out most of the time. And this place is named after me. It's my center. So if I go off the immediate subject of our ward, I hope you'll excuse me for taking possession of my own center.
Nabili, do you want to make any comments? Because me, I'm speechless.
I'm also speechless.
Because you have said it all. And Wale Soyinka is known to, for his speaking in in a reverse language. We find it very more difficult before we could get started understanding his literary work. You understand? But this one, I think he has trying to come down to the level that even layman will understand. What is happening is not only undemocratic. We have never had this type of thing in this country. No any president, whether military or democratically elected, we have never had this type of situation in this country. From the last I checked, I told you I'm a young man.
It has never happened. And even yesterday we were saying this thing whilst I was telling Baba about Remi Tinubu, threatening the governor of Osun State right there. Where Baba was talking about family, bringing family. I think you also talked about it.
Yes.
Bringing family into politics. We even talked about the office of the First Lady and all these things. Now, even there was a certain time when they cleared a whole supermarket for Zara Buhari to go shop.
Yes.
In a democratic dispensation, for crying out loud. Who does that? Now, a son of a president, having 15 people armed to the teeth, protecting him, just one person. Mr. Paya, how many policemen is protecting you in your own particular area?
Really, God is wonderful. Anything that is not godly is ungodly.
It's ungodly, no two ways.
If God set up a system or parameters, do not go beyond it. If you go, you will see what we will see. Okay, you are not talking about Zara at a particular time in this country. The whole mall or shopping supermarket was clear for Zara. Let her go to that same supermarket.
Now let's see.
If those people they will insult her. So you as a father, in an attempt to protect your own child, you are making it to be barren. You are making it to be unprotected because Buhari is dead today. Now he cannot protect Zara. If you go to that same hotel, they will insult her.
Would you even recognize her? Would you even recognize her?
If they didn't recognize her, that's saves her image.
Yes,
it saves her.
It's even better.
If they don't recognize her, that one is better. But they will insult her openly, and she will do anything. Some people can even challenge her. You understand that? Some can even attack her. So are you not scared that in an attempt to protect your child, you are being making very unprotected? And this is what they do. They make sure that your education system in the country is dilapidated, is destroyed, so that they will take their own children to foreign land to go and have quality education, so that they have a quality life.
Then they come back and still come and rule
their
again.
education is more qualitative than yours. Their way of life, the standard of living, everything is qualitative. But knowing that at the end of the day, if you say you want to deceive God, you take your child to a foreign land to go in, they will come and become drug barons.
Homosexuals.
Name them.
Name them.
Those are come down with certificate of education. You will come with certificate of destruction. Certificate of putting the your family life on the line. So, if you try to protect your child, your son, with the military that's supposed to be protecting the territorial integrity of the country, what if you leave power? There's some soldiers, you might one day fall into their checkpoints. That time, no any immunity, no security blanket, no federal might, no government might, no chairman might, nothing.
No any might.
You are left with your own fate. So leaders should be very careful.
Exactly.
Very, very careful.
Because it seems we are now having the office of the first son in Nigeria now. The office of the first son.
So when Buhari tried to to close down the office of the first lady, so this one now
they are trying to create additional
one.
So we now have the office of the first son too.
I hope if the trajectory continue, we don't get the office of the first daughter too.
Because the way the thing is going, Mr. Paya, you can see the office of the first son is even carrying out activities across Nigeria.
You know, I've once said something. Somebody challenged me. I said, from my own observation, at a point, not now, then when I make that statement, somebody challenged me. I said, at a particular time, the son of the president was so more visible, in executing some governmental function more than even the vice president. So Tinubu was more respected, more celebrated.
He was everywhere.
Having more privileges.
Yes, he was everywhere.
Because at a point he was even using presidential fleets.
Yes.
So I don't know.
The Lord is our strength.
Amen.
All right, then real quick, let's look at this last headlines. We have a reps summon ministers over budget underperformance. Yes, reps summon ministers over budget underperformance. With the House of Representatives has summoned the Minister of Finance, Mr. Wale Edun, and the Minister of Budget and National Planning, Mr. Atiku Bagdu, over poor budget implementation. The House on Tuesday held a closed-door session with Edun Bagdu, the Accountant General of the Federation, Samsudeen Ogunjimi, and the Executive Chairman of the Federal Inland Revenue Service, Zach Badeggi. In confidence, a lawmaker who attended the session told Punch in confidence that the meeting focused on the poor implementation of the capital component of the 2024 and the 2025 budget. So the 2024, just like we've been telling Angela, so this is not now we saying it again, for you to know that the 2024 budget is still being run, 2025 is still there, and now we are going to 2026. He said that lawmakers expressed deep frustration over the government's failure to release funds for projects already executed. As a result, the House resolved not to consider the 2026 appropriation bill until the federal government clears outstanding payments owed to contractors under the 2024 and 2025 budget cycle. In protest, the House has stepped down considerations of about 42 bills listed for first, second, and third readings, as it also deferred the presentation of 4 committee reports on bills proposing the establishment of agricultural colleges and specialized institutions in Kaduna, Edo, and other states. For the third time, the House also suspended its planned consideration of the Constitution Review report as submitted last week by the Committee on Constitution Review. So now, Mr. Apaya, we still have the 2024, 2025, and now the federal government is bringing the 2026. But the House is saying they are not going to approve the 2026 until contractors are being paid their monies from the 2024 and the 2025 bills.
Is it the same House who worked out the FRS boss? They worked him out. I hope you're aware of that.
Yes,
they worked him out because of they say whether arrogance or whatever. Well, what do you expect when you have somebody who have the mandate of the president and he's being covered? So they are not too happy. But that's by the way, 2024 acts about, if not for the fact that you read into the story, I had wanted asking you which budget are we talking about, because we are having almost 3 to 4 3 budget
on ground
that's should I say
they are running concurrently.
I'm just trying to find a befitting adjective.
Yes.
Fine. Okay, 2024 budget. What is the percentage? 2025, 2026. We have 2024 running concurrent with 2025, and 2026 now. In a month or two to come now, we should, because we have already during the Buhari government, they have actually tried to adjust the calendar, the financial this thing, so that it will start running January. So I know this government will not want to spoil that calendar. So unless of course they will have to be just proposing everything together to be working concurrently, so that we might probably be having 3 budget running in a year. Because up to now, 2024 budget is still there now. Still there. 2025 is there. So there is carry over.
So I think if the reps are right, though, if they can hold on the 2026, let's finish that of 2024 and 2025 real quick, then we can now face the 2026. Because right about now, left to me, everything should be even put on hold. Let's face insecurity first of all.
Oh. Insecurity should be our budget.
Insecurity should
maybe we should convert it.
Insecurity budget.
Convert 2024, 2025 budget to security, so that let's have a fresh 2026.
Yes. We don't want anything. Me personally, I don't know of you or any other person. The Lagos to Calabar highway, leave that one first. Any other thing, former governor, leave all this one. They should just do the road for us. They should leave all these pillars. They should leave the pillars first. They should leave the pillars and they should leave down. They should just do the road. Complete it. Let's face insecurity squarely.
This you are saying is very important to Ivile. You are saying, you are talking, I just need to paraphrase what you just said now. Okay. For instance, this overhead bridge we have in Niger State, 2020 what we are now, 2025,
2026
there we're going to be election. you know the political culture.
Next year is for campaign fully.
That and if you don't understand anything.
Fully next year is for campaign.
And the campaign is not done without phone.
Yes.
So most of the money will be channeled towards campaign. Whether you say whatever you say, that is how it's going to be. Because you cannot go to campaign without money. People will not even listen to you. So so I think the overhead bridge will not have to wait till next government.
Yes, that's just it. That's just it. But let's face insecurity first, because it's very important, Mr. Pai. You're talking of foreign investment. How can you have foreign investment if your country is insecure? And if foreign investment is not coming in, how can you get that development that you are crying for?
No, foreign investors are already taking stand now. They mustn't, make pronouncement. They are not coming. No any foreign investors. For all the win you're doing, you have governors winning here and there. Win investors, you have not seen. If not for Chinese, if not for Chinese, we have not seen any
other.
Because see, there's one thing to
even the Chinese are not bringing their money here now. You're paying them.
Thank you very much. You now understand my point. There's one thing bringing somebody to come. You see him. It's another thing for him to invest his capital into your own. So, with the exception of Chinese who are overwhelmed with mining here and there, I've never seen any investor who have actually come bring in money. That money is now generating, and we are having a kind of robust revenue generation. People's per capita income is increasing.
Yes,
we
the
see
GDP
some of
and everything.
Let's see some
the
of those
GDP when it's increasing, it should be reflecting in my pocket. Not the one that we are seeing now, that the GDP is increasing every day, but we are not feeling it in the pocket.
It's increasing now.
Yes, it's increasing, but me, I never feel it for my pocket.
How much are you buying mudu of rice now?
1 Guari rice. Beans 800, 700. But wait for Mr. Paya, you don't feel it for your pocket.
I never feel them.
The
GDP is increasing on a single and particular aspect. Food items. You just talk about rice now. The rice we bought, I think we bought rice even up to 3,000.
Yes.
The same rice we bought 3,000 plus is now 1,000.
Yes.
So they will now be celebrating it. That's how they will confuse it. They will celebrate it. But ordinarily, the same place, the same shop you go to buy rice, the rice you buy 3,000, you buy 1,000 there. The same price in that same shop asks, what is the price of Maggi? Has Maggi dropped? You can't eat rice without Maggi.
Yes,
salt.
Yes, now they no drop. We only raw food 9 drop.
Other ingredients.
Yes, exactly, Mr. Pa. That's why I said me I don't feel like.
That's how they will confuse. They will say the price of food is coming down. It's coming down. Where do you take it?
The thing is, Mr. Pa, we don't lie each other about for this country. The price of fuel needs to go down first of all. Before anything, before the GDP, before we fill out for our pocket, the price of fuel needs to go down. That will bring down the cost of transportation, and once cost of transportation is down, everybody will be happy, and everything must drop. Once cost of fuel drop, transportation drops, everything must drop, whether you like it or not. At the end of the day. So I think our time is far spent already, so let's take it to the comments and the Facebook comment and also the phone lines this morning. So you can hit us up on the number 0913857901. Hit us up while we read the comments concurrently. Yes, Ibrahim Saleh saying good morning everyone in and outside the house. Happy International Day of Human Rights. Don't plan too much. Life has its own plan for you. Always remember, some of the most beautiful moments in life are unplanned. Watching you live from Kaka community. You every day now 1K community or the other day watch us from. Hello, good morning this morning.
Good morning, good people of Badeggi Radio.
Yes, good morning this morning.
I am Mr. Folonsho Makanaki John.
Wahala.
I am calling from Shangu.
Welcome.
I just wanted to contribute to, I wanted to make a correction.
All right.
Mr. Usman Apaya said he didn't know whether the plane, Nigerian plane, has been released in Burkina Faso.
Yes.
I did my research yesterday night. I was reading about it, everything. The 11 crew have been released.
Yes, but the plane is still there.
The place is there.
The plane is still there.
Yes, that's true. Yes.
Yeah, but the circumstances surrounding it says that plane, that was a political motive, that the plane really took permission and landed according to international airline safety guidelines. But the Burkina Faso authority decided to give an order that the plane should be impounded.
Yes.
So that is my own take on the issue.
All right, thank you very much,
for that update,
Yes, I was reading Zagazola yesterday. He also said he said they've been released, and also confirmed that Nigeria actually asked for permission. I think Zagazola
what I was so particular about, because what is so important to the Burkinabés and some form of those their allies is the plane.
Yes.
What is he carrying? So probably they will want to release those Nigerian pilots.
Yes, then they can search and investigate.
So that if you keep them, probably if you keep them, these are soldiers, these are intelligent people. If you keep them, probably they might just to find out what is happening in the country, even in the prison.
Yes,
so they will know the prison and they will maybe send them. So let them
go. So while we continue the investigation with the aircraft. All right. Hello, good morning this morning.
Sani Abdullah, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning this morning.
I appreciate all of you for your job well done.
Thank you.
Sani Abdullah, if I don't know the government of Nigeria, the way they think all the time. If assuming the government you utilize all these troops, then they decided to arrest the troops the jets being arrested in Burkina Faso. That is what I want to say.
All right.
If assuming we will have used those troops, you understand, to curtail our own issue here, will they decide to arrest the fighter jet here? So it's very, very unfortunate, honestly. Our government is not serious enough, honestly. When we're having our own issue, they decided to send our troops to another country, and that is when the government of Burkina Faso decided to apprehend the helicopter, which is very, very unfortunate. We're having our own issue. We have not tackled our own issue here. So we decided to be sending our own troops. We are ready to in this country.
All right.
My second check is on the governors that are defecting to other parties. Likewise, even Governor Fubara. You can see they want to make Nigeria a single party, which is very, very unfortunate. If they decided, all the governors of other parties, they decided to join APC, to defect to APC, we are less concerned. We are not on the same page. We are not on the same page with them. If Allah will spare our life to 2027, they will realize their mistake, all of them.
All right.
Because they decided to be joining APC on their own mindset.
All right, thank you very much for that one. Ali saying, look at the way Nigerian government handles security situation from 2009 till date. Insecurity is indeed a profitable business. What a shame. Hello, good morning this morning.
What a shame. Captain Dogo, good morning.
Good morning this morning.
Usman Apaya, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
My name is Comrade Ahmed. I'm calling from 123 quarters.
All right, go ahead.
Captain Dogo, when are we degenerated to the level that the Republic is impounding our helicopter?
Burkina Faso?
Burkina Faso.
Yes.
Burkina Faso.
C-130 jets.
But, and you can see just yesterday from the daily issue, right, that from henceforth, Nigeria Republic said they are going to be, before Nigeria get into their country, they are going to search you from head to toe.
Inside the
same thing is going to have the Republic also say that. So what is going on? In fact, we are degrading ourselves in the eyes of international community. And for Fubara, defecting to APC, you can see that the calculation of mathematics in River State has now metamorphosed to further mathematics again. Because you can see that Ricky is now playing his card. Just not long ago, the State House of Assembly of River State, most of the legislative are defected to APC. And from constitutionally, the 1/3 of that a legislative body can impeach a governor. So you can see the one way or the other, they are threatening Fubara. So Fubara has no any option than to defect to APC and have the call of APC and down to their own tone. So you can see 2027, definitely Nigerians are now white. So you are determining your votes by your franchise. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for that one. Farouk Kumar says that even during PDP, same defection crisis, Fubara don't suffer for weak and so don't blame him that the suspension alone is something. All right. And let's go to more calls. Hello, good morning this morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning this morning. Go ahead, Mr. Adekule.
Thank you very much. I still name Mr. Adekule. I want to bring one of the airline that former minister between the UFCC financial of terrorism. You see, they have been telling us people have been financial of terrorism, bandit, Boko Haram, whatever. And we have been facing this challenge. Who are these people bringing Nigeria up to ransom? That they don't want this country to bring. If they are in Nigeria and they are part of the government, let them expose them for all. They should stop telling us they need them, they are going to need them, they are arresting them. We want to need them so that they can bring them to justice. This is what Nigeria are yearning for. We don't want to be here against currency. And secondly, Apaya and Nigeria, I want to appreciate you this morning for loudly, very loudly on issue of water within the metropolis. My brother, we are facing a job like I see yesterday. And I believe the authorities are listening and they will be able to do something. You see, why we appreciate just because school is closed at fire. Because if the school is still in session, I don't know what will be happening to the children before they go to school. Because they have to get water and bath and do other things before they go to school. Because the school is totally closed and that's why we are even finding it easy. The children can move around to go and get the water or any time they can get it from.
Right, thank
so
you.
please, water board authorities should come out and tell us what is happening.
All right, thank you very much. Umar Dazmi saying Afubara defecting to APC is the final confirmation that some politicians don't have ideology, only stomach direction. Man walked into office talking about integrity and walked out holding broom like it's a survival kit. Same APC once criticized suddenly became the promised land. I beg, it's not defection, it's political migration for convenience. Nigeria truly has no option, just job seekers in Agbada. Well, Mohamed Sani says that please presenter, can you people pressure the government and the governor of Niger State to tackle this issue of water? Wallahi, people are really suffering. The wells are dry. We try our best.
We still have to see if we can get the permanent secretary.
All right. Hello, good morning this morning.
Hello, good morning. Good morning. This is Mama Fatih from Baris
All right.
Morning. We are enjoying all what we are doing.
Thank you, Mama.
But we know women what concerns us is water. The other day in my area, a boy around 4 years woke up, found out that the mother was not around. He go back, follow the mother. Only in God's mercy, the car would have knocked out that boy. Even there is water, all this will not happen.
So.
What the state government has.
All right, thank you very much, Mama Mfati, for that one. See, these are the issues. These are the issues.
If you hear some story about this, scarcity of water, search for water, you will not even believe it.
Yes. All right, Miriam Marshall says good morning. All Ali Bala, good morning to you too. Umar Dazmi says, the final paragraphs of George Orwell's Animal Farm. The animals look through the window and realize their leaders have become exactly like the oppressors. Same behavior, same power, same operation against the other animals, just new faces at the table. It's hard not to see the parallel in Nigeria presently. Leaders change, parties change, slogans change, but for ordinary citizens, the life experience stay the same. New pigs, same old table. A reminder that rule change isn't about swapping players; it's about transforming the system. Beautiful one, doesn't it?
The incident in Animal Farm is that when they want to chase the man, Mr. Joel, from the farm, they now came together, unite all animals, the pig, the dogs, the donkeys, all of them to come together. No segregation, no whatever, no class, no segregation.
Yes.
Everybody is they are all equal. All animals are equal. But as soon as they successfully chase the man after the farm, now the pigs now assume the leadership of the farm. You understand? As gradual now, we have to show class now.
Exactly.
The commandments begin to change. From all animals are equal. Now say, okay, all animals are all equal. They now do amendment. They amend the constitution. All animals are equal, but some are more equal than each other. Anything that walks on two legs is an enemy. Anything that sleeps on the bed is an enemy. Anything that is on the foot of another person's level is an enemy. But at the end of the day,
the whole thing now changing.
More than even what we used to have
again. All right, Babalu, good morning to you. Mohamed Sani said, please present us, good morning. Can you put pressure on the government? Okay, I've read this one before. Mohammed Sani, this water issue touch you well. No verse, I beg. Please, water, do something about this water issue. Joseph Ochejono, good morning to you too. Mohammed Mabukar says, good morning, Badeggi radio crew. When our Niger senators go gift us houses, Kogi State make una borrow Senator Natasha for 1 year. He says that Mr. Paya Mazi Fubara of Rivers has joined Malam Bola's party, and Governor Ademola has dumped Adeleke, I think, has dumped the PDP for her court party. Yes, it seems it's only Governor Makinde of Oyo and Bala of Bauchi that is really working for the PDP. With the new National Working Committee leadership of Barrister Teni Mutiraki, what is wrong with the PDP?
But this scholar, this writer,
yes,
I don't know from what part of the state Niger is. Is this from zone A or zone B or C?
Okay.
If you are from zone B, you have no cause to complain. You have a replica of Natasha.
Yes.
Central Science
yes.
A very wonderful job.
Yes.
Unfortunately, most of his projects are not being reported, but are good. They are going on. Those who are feeling the impact, benefiting from it, they knew that yes, we have senator, we have a representation in that regard.
Yes, we've seen a whole lot of his work. You know, when somebody does something, we'll have to blow your trumpet. Yes.
Sanitary 1-3. I'm not blowing trumpets. I don't have anything, but I must tell you, if we are having senators who, in terms of work, in terms of attracting, constituency project into his domain. If we are having senators like them, Senator even Kontogora talking about Gimba can testify the fact one of our reporters actually went for some of the events, the empowerment and all that. So if we are having senators like this, the sky would be our limit.
All right, let's take it back to the phone lines then. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Captain David. Good morning again.
Sorry, please, I would have much time. Let's also get some other listeners to also contribute on the program this morning, please. Hello, good morning this morning.
Oh, good morning.
Yes, good morning this morning. Go ahead.
Yes, Mohammed from Chenchaga.
All right, Mohammed from Chenchaga, talk to me.
Thank you. I want to thank you for all the discussions.
Thank you.
Please, I want to ask you a question.
All right.
Have you ever seen where a food seller is crying of hunger?
Not at all.
So it has happened in Niger State here. We stay in Chenchaga, very close to water, but we don't have water. We don't know why. And the issue is that the system of prepaid that they introduced, that is the major issue we have. There's nothing happened to the water.
So there's water in Chenchaga?
Yes, Chenchaga. I stayed in Chenchaga.
Okay.
Very close to what aboard.
All right.
You understand? So the system they introduced about prepaid meter, this thing, that is the major issue of water board.
All right.
Please, we want you people need there to help us with the meter government. This method is not favorable.
Yes, the tariff is high. I understand. Thank you very much. The tariff is high. Yes, because we used it when I was in Chenchaga too. The tariff is just way too much.
But this issue is surmountable now. It's commitment of the government. This is your state. This is your state.
It has taken
we
over.
We are power producing states. Whatever way you want to do it, we just need light to power our water board and other government facility. General Hospital.
Yes.
Okay, let me tell you one very, very sad thing. General Hospital Mina. Since Saturday, I have somebody who called for 2 days, no light. They sleep without light. General Hospital.
It's becoming normal.
Patients finding themselves.
It's becoming normal in the general
Hospital Mina.
It's becoming normal.
At the heart of power state.
Only few offices I think are connected to the solar, and in that particular, I don't know.
Guess the government need to do something.
Need to do something real quick.
General Hospital. General Hospital. Ba wuta mutane suna nan sore ga Allah. People are dying. Why should they even take light?
In the first place.
Anybody who take light in that place can no.
I am Kuri. Hello, good morning. Okay, we lost that call. Abala Benu Etuge says, before that, let's take this call. Hello, good morning this morning.
Hello, good morning, Captain Dogo and Mr. Osman Afaya.
Good morning.
Yes. My name is Mama Fati. I'm calling from Directive.
All right, Mama Fati.
Yes. Concerning this water issue.
It touched you too.
In fact, yes, we here wake up in fact as early as 1 a.m.
Wow.
Go out to look for water. But thank God this time around, there's someone here in Barry Hotel that normally gives water for free. Wallahi, that man gives water for free in as much as there's light. This year he even added an extra tank.
Yeah.
In order to, well, seriously, that man is really trying. We are really appreciating. If the government can actually help by increasing more tanks so that people will have get more water, it would have been good.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mama Fati.
We're going to reward that person abundantly.
Very important.
If you do something good, you know, definitely you
yes.
yes.
So Balabeno today says, good morning, Mr. Ebile and Mr. Paya. The issue of water in Mina has become the national anthem. Every area in Mina is facing that challenge, and now the roundabout at Imani City, which is one of the reasons for water distortion, contractors have left, and why did work has stopped? Does the government have plans to continue the flyover there? If not, then the structures there should be collapsed so that vehicles can move smoothly and reenact the roundabout that was there ab initio. People are suffering to get potable water supply. You can imagine buying water at the range of 2000 2005. Where are we heading to? Football has shown that Nigerian politicians are not reliable. The one whom Nigerians stood for overnight left for APC. I never see anything. Umar of the Jalil is saying that good morning, Apaya Bile. Indeed, life is like a roller coaster, and it's baffling the way our politicians think as if they will be in power forever, forgetting many people held these same positions or even more before them, and today are no more. Some of them have resorted to taking Gulmad Manafinchi as a profession for survival. Takula Aismakunta. We are all going to account for our DC after. All right, thank you. And back to the phone lines this morning. Hello, good morning this morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
Captain Dogo, Village.
Good morning this morning.
Yes. Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
It's Tawfiq on the line.
All right,
I say this issue of water, I understand, I'm also in Barking Silence. It's a so-long issue, and it baffles me that government only stick to only one option. You know, if you go to developed nations, understand, that is what we call, understand, alternative motive, understand. If there is no public, understand, let the government come and break the door for people. Understand? Because they promise people to provide them with the basic amenities, and water is life.
Yes, it is.
Unlike this dried civil land, there is no water. Unlike I can see the way people are suffering to get water, and that is the government they are failing in their responsibility.
All right, thank you.
So motivate people to vote for the next coming election. Just tell me.
The Lord is the strength at the end of the day. All right, Mohammed Sanin Jachiloguma is saying good morning to you too, and keep up the good work. Hello, good morning this morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, hello, good morning this morning.
I'm Abdullah Mohammed, calling from Bosolokos.
All right, go ahead, Abdullah Mohammed from Bosolokos.
I said when we are younger, the elders used to tell us that no matter how stingy we are, we must not do raw with water. I think that we must not do raw with water, and we don't know the implications. So we are urging the government to please make water available to the people. Thank you, Badeggi Radio.
All right, thank you very much. Omar Abdul Jalil is saying, I hope Baba Badeggi is doing well. He is not in the studio. My regards to John Sule as well. I wish him quick recovery. Yes, right
Baba
there.
Is doing absolutely very well.
And Jesule is also recovering very well too. All right, back to the phone lines. Hello, good morning this morning.
Good morning, Captain Dogo.
Yes, good morning this morning.
My name is Umar Oche, calling from Tunga North, Tulumada North.
All right, Musa.
As a matter of fact, I'm not a APC member and PDP, typical PDP member.
Okay.
Telling the keys to confidence.
Okay.
When I'm talking about representative, 3 in terms of project, we never get any representative like him. When you talk about getting job, I get any representative like a senator, I was made so words in peace. That's the truth. I never vote for him, but the doing in fact is a good representative 313. We must respect him for that. Without thinking that, but we want to have a PDP that will replace him, and they do better than him. But for now, he's the best.
He's the best.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much.
Not finding the fact, like I said, Senator Abubakar Siddiq Sani Bello is one very good representation they're having from Zone C. The intervention here, they are first with each security. So sometimes everybody has own peculiar problem. The peculiarity matters as well. He's not a governor any longer, so there is a limit to which you will want to do some certain things. So, in terms of granting assistance and empowerment, he's actually doing wonderfully well in that direction. It's something that is there in the public domain. Okay, look at somebody is now making the confirmation. So we journalists, we do findings, and there was a time I think we went to Badeggi cover some of the programs that the Sani Bello do in ZNC. So I think there too is one very good representation. So anything you do, people will see it.
Exactly, people will see it. Anything you do at the end of the day. Thank you very much for that one. Real quick, Umar Gwandushi says, Mr. Paya, Mr. Ibile, good morning. I must commend you for doing a good job. You are so great. Continue to do well in this platform. Thank you. He says, Mr. Paya, the recent invitation and detention of former Minister of Justice by the FCC is another step to clamp down the opposition. Their plan is targeted to arrest the likes of Abubakar Malami, Nasir El-Rufai, Rotimi Amechi, Aregbe-Shola, etc. It's a clear witch hunting of the opposition movers and shakers. ADC is now the problem after inflicting PDP and LP with viruses, and now the only way is to bring the opposition leaders down. The defections of governors to APC is just fear of EFCC and inducement. The effect will be more on the ruling party APC in a very short time. They will meet their Waterloo. Now you talk, have a nice day.
Since it's a step to clamp down opposition, the opposition should remove the step. Don't give them step.
Exactly.
Bring in people who are
stepless.
Yes. People who are not having any skeleton in their cupboard.
Yes, very important. So Mohammed Umar Bakar is saying that Human Rights Day, remember that kindness, equality, and justice are not optional. Regards to Baba. Thank you very much, our wonderful listeners, and I think that is the much we'll be able to take on the program this beautiful Wednesday morning. So, Mr. Paya, a parting words on the program.
Well, I think is going to be a message sent to the water board, since we could not get the permanent secretary to speak to us, and we're wrapping up the program. We want to call on the Ministry of Water Resources and then Development in particular, and then the final state governments, particularly Governor Umar Mohamed Bago, to please do something very quickly about this issue of water. This issue of water is actually causing a lot of problems in this state, so please, they should do something about the water.
All right. All right, our listeners, and you heard that from Mr. Osman Apaya right there. So we want to say a very big thank you for everybody who has been with us since 7:30 up till this very hour. Until we come your way again tomorrow with another outstanding edition of the program. Remember, you are a Nigerian first, before anything, before your religion, before your tribe. Always remember that you are a Nigerian, and wish for yourself what you are going to wish for your neighbor. I beg your pardon. Wish for your neighbor what you are going to wish for yourself. No do bad, and bad no go touch you. Till we come your way again tomorrow with another outstanding edition of the program, make sure you chop life. Bye for now.
Somebody just left me a voicemail.